Morning, everyone. It's Miss Seashell here. I'm coming on today because I want to participate in the Less Hauls More Make challenge. I think it is essential for me as far as trying to stay organized and use what I have. I want to just show you how I store some of my dyes. That is my biggest obsession is dyes. I have a lot of other crafting elements that I know that I don't need any more of, and one is flowers. Love flowers. Next one is probably ribbons, and the next one I believe would be rubber stamps and clear stamps. Every time I get those crafting magazines, they have all the dies in them as a bonus, and they have the stamps. And I absolutely love those magazines. Love, love, love them. But I've made up my mind that I need to slow down or stop buying them for a while until I can assess everything that I already have. And so that's my goal. It takes willpower and it takes determination, but I know I can do it. So let me just show you a few of the ways that I store some of the dyes that I have. And then we'll go through some of the other things that I have that I don't mind sharing. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, I'm back. Now, this little book, it's a small little book. It's probably a 5 by 5, maybe a little bit bigger. But I got this on clearance. I think it was at Tuesday morning. And it absolutely works for the little plastic sleeves that I got from there also, too. These were made by Quick Cuts, and they were www.quickcutswithak.com. And they're 4 by 4. And this is what I store my dies in. Now, this particular book holds the majority of Christmas dies. There's a few of them in here that aren't, but I just wanted to keep them all by the brand, keep them all sort of centrally located. So there's a few that, like I said, are not Christmas related, but very functional, and you can use them throughout the year. So these are really popular. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people probably have these, but I would like to do a lot of die cuts for people who may not have these particular dies, and I don't mind sharing. So here you have this one. And this one I love. This is so cute, the little reindeer stamp. And then I have the little snowman stamp. Let me turn it this way because there is some glare from my lighting here. And then there's some ones that I actually got from Amazon that aren't this brand, but they were small enough to store inside these little pouches. And so here's another. And I actually got the majority of these when they were on sale. I waited because I figured, well, I don't really need it right now. And plus the price. So I waited. It came down and I went on and got it. And I'm glad I did wait. So I have a variety, like I said here. Now this is a little palm tree. And then this is another one that I've used. And then there's some longer ones. This is a strawberry border one. Eiffel Tower. And then this one, there's a couple that I've just inserted in the pocket here that I have. And there's another one. And then that's another way of storing it. So that's how I store the smaller ones. And it's important for me to keep the packaging that it came in so that I can refer to what the name of it is. Okay, moving on. Again, this is the way that I store a lot of my dies. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I have at least 9 or 10 boxes, and these are totally Tiffany storage boxes. I got this from HSN. Totally Tiffany, and you can look that up. And this works really great. This works fantastic for my dies. And what I've tried to do is, along the lines of being organized, these have tabs. And so I have listed what the name of the die is. And I've still got some work to do because, as you see, I don't have it on this one. So I'm still working through. But what I found that was good for me to do was to group all like items, dies, styles together. So let's say here's a nesting one. And then I have another nesting die. So it makes sense just to keep these all together and organized so that you don't have to wonder, okay, where's that, square die? Where's the other die? On and on and on. Here's another one. So I just try to keep them all organized as best as I can. And again, this is a work in progress, so nothing is all complete. There's a few of them that are in here that don't belong, but again, like I said, work in progress. Getting them to their proper home. Like, see this one. I need to find another section for that one. But that's what I'm talking about. Working on it. So I have that. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I had to take a quick break. Again, as I was saying, these boxes are really good. I started this one by using this as my Christmas stamps and dies. And as I go along, trying to ensure that, I have, again, similar items stored. It just makes your crafting go by a lot easier. So whatever, way that you, organize your dies, it helps you to become more of an efficient crafter. If you have some tips or like to share, please do in the comments. So this one, this box has a lot of my Spellbinder dies, and I've used a little label maker just to say what the name of it is. And I keep these all together because, again, by brand. It just helps me to know, where everything is. So that's full. And then there's some smaller ones that I've put in there. So, that. And then when I'm working on something, I try to keep a small box nearby so that when I pull something from the envelope and I'm working on it, that way it won't get lost. But this is by no means a way of storing my dies on a permanent basis. This is just temporary hold while I'm using things, and then they'll go back in their proper box. So, yeah. And then I'm still working on a way of organizing my embossing folders. And I'm going to find another box to put those in, just like I have with these boxes here. So, that is a part of my goal, is to organizing this year, being more efficient and using what I have, and sharing. So if you have any comments, put them below. If you have any suggestions, love to hear from you. And thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another video on how I plan on storing all my paper pads, to which I am not buying any more paper until I go through what I have. And that is another goal of mine. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.